What is up everyone, it is Sacred Saiyan here, welcoming you to the final episode of the series, What If Goku Mastered Kaioken. If you end up liking today's video, then please consider subscribing. It is free, and you can always unsubscribe later. There's a link in the description of the video to join my Discord server, and also to become a channel member, if you want to support the channel. If you want to see me do any Star Wars what ifs, then there is a link to my Star Wars channel in the description of the video as well. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into the final episode of What If Goku Mastered Kaioken. This video starts when the events of Battle of Gods takes place. However, honestly, not much really changes. Goku, even with Super Saiyan 3 Kaioken, is no match for Beerus. And even though Majin Buu isn't there to eat all of the pudding and annoy Beerus would still want to face a Super Saiyan God, which eventually leads to the Super Saiyan God ritual being done on Goku, and Goku battling Beerus like in canon. And Goku wouldn't even try to stack Kaioken on top of Super Saiyan God at this time, because he has no experience with this new transformation. So, with that being said, we now head to Resurrection F, and this is where there are some changes. Frieza still trains for 4 months, and heads to Earth, in order to get his revenge. However, when him and his forces arrive, most of the Z fighters have the same power as normal. However, for Piccolo and Gohan, that is a different story. Piccolo has been consistently stronger throughout this story due to the events of Namek, and Gohan in this story has maintained the work and training balance, which Gohan in canon only learns to do later in Super. Not only that, but after the events of Battle of Gods, Gohan realised how quickly he could fall behind to Goku and Vegeta, so he decided to receive the same training his father did in the Buu Saga. And Gohan begins to train under the Kais, not only learning some Kai abilities like healing and instantaneous movement, but also having his potential unlocked by the Elder Kai. So we have an Ultimate Gohan who has kept up with his training versus a Golden Frieza whose power rapidly drops due to him not yet having good control over the Golden form. So even though Frieza does put up a decent fight at the start, Gohan always has the advantage, and the gap in power only continues to grow by the second, as Frieza's power rapidly depletes. However, unfortunately, Gohan still has that arrogance which was shown throughout Z, and this means Frieza is given the chance to blow up the planet. However, luckily at the last second, Piccolo uses his stretchy arms to lift Frieza into the air, and Piccolo shouts for Gohan to finish Frieza off. Gohan is disappointed in himself, as his overconfidence nearly costed the entire Earth. However, Gohan has no time to think about this, and Gohan fires a Masenko, which ends Frieza once and for all. Goku and Vegeta were watching this take place from Beerus' world, and they are both impressed in Gohan's strength. However, they both see that Gohan does need to get rid of that arrogance during battle for him to become a better fighter. We now head to the Tournament of Destroyers, the tournament between the twin universes, Universe 6 and Universe 7. Unfortunately, Gohan still isn't able to join the tournament due to scheduling conflicts, with a meeting he needs to attend, which means the Universe 7 team remains the same as normal, and to be perfectly honest, this tournament remains pretty much the same. Goku and Vegeta at full power could have demolished everyone in the tournament other than Hit anyway, and when we finally get to the Universe 6 Assassin, he's still too much for Vegeta to handle, which means Goku still steps up to take Hit on. Goku here is quite a bit stronger than his canon self, which means his fight with Hit is drawn out for a longer period of time. However, Goku does eventually still show the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10. However, this time, Goku doesn't have that speech about him possibly dying by trying to activate it, as Goku here is able to maintain the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 with relative ease at this point in time. And with Goku already being stronger than his canon self, Hit is on the back foot for most of the fight, until Hit begins to progress his time skip more and more, and begins to slowly close the gap. Goku allows Hit to continue to progress, as Goku wants to see how strong Hit can get. However, when Hit eventually progresses his time skip to the point where he can equally combat Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10, Goku activates Kaioken times 20 for a short moment, and he knocks Hit out of the ring. Goku could have used the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 the entire time if he wanted to, or the Goku simply didn't need it. We now head to the event of the Goku Black arc. However, Goku never actually used the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken in this arc, even though he had access to it. So, for that reason, I'm going to say Goku still doesn't use the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken for whatever reason, which means this arc remains almost the exact same. And with us going through that arc, this means we head into the Tournament to Power arc. Goku is still given the task to gather the team for Universe 7, and Goku picks out the same team as in canon. The only minor difference here is that Majin Buu was never even considered as an option, since obviously in this version of events, he is dead, which means Goku just had this conversation with Frieza in Hell a bit earlier than normal. We now head into the events of the Tournament of Power. Events remaining mostly the same until Goku faces off against Jiren. Goku goes through all of his transformations like normal, however, when Goku and Kanon would transform into Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, Goku here powers up all the way to not Kaioken times 20, but Kaioken times 50. Goku here is able to actually maintain this Kaioken amp. To the same degree, Goku can use the Kaioken times 20 on top of Super Saiyan Blue and Kanon. And when Goku begins to fight Jiren once again, Jiren is actually surprised at the surge in power, meaning Jiren actually has to use more of his power in order to block Goku's attacks. But even then, it isn't as easy as Jiren expected. Goku is pushing Jiren more and more, until Jiren decides he wants to end this fight quickly. So he goes full power for a short moment, and he punches Goku so hard that it nearly sends him out of the ring. However, Piccolo luckily catches him with his stretchy arms just in time. Goku now knows that he can't take on Jiren alone. Goku isn't even sure if Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 100 would be enough to face Jiren, after just sensing Jiren's full power for that short moment. And this leads to Goku telling Gohan that it is time. Gohan looks shocked, asking if his father is certain, and Goku nods, saying it is the only way. Goku here never had that glimpse of Ultra Instinct, meaning he sees what he and Gohan are about to do as the only option in defeating Jiren. Piccolo gives Goku as much energy as possible, while still leaving some for himself, and then Gohan and Goku both look at each other, and they nod. The two then getting in formation, and performing a dance. Jiren is meditating, when he senses a presence in front of him. Jiren opening his eyes, and then telling the figure to step away. The figure laughs, saying his name is Dokkan, and just despite Jiren, Dokkan takes another step forward. Jiren stands up, saying that he doesn't care who he is, and he tells Dokkan that this is his last chance. Leave. Dokkan powers up into Ultimate, and then takes another step forward, telling Jiren to make him. Jiren then saying very well then, and the battle between the two begins. However, the father-son fusion is simply too much for Jiren to handle. The ultimate form gets stronger with the more transformation the user has, as the ultimate form brings out the potential of the user's greatest power, and then surpasses it. Meaning Dokkan with ultimate right now is stronger than if Gohan was using Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 50, maybe even times 100. And Jiren may be powerful, but he isn't that powerful. So even if Jiren breaks his limits in this fight, it simply wouldn't matter. And Dokkan then finishes the Pride Trooper off. And since the ultimate form is never really shown to have a stamina drain, this means Dokkan will be able to stay fused for the entire 30 minutes. So Dokkan remains fused for the rest of the tournament, and without Jiren being there, nobody even remotely stands a chance against Dokkan. So Universe 7 wins the tournament, and whoever has made the MVP would wish for all the universes to be restored. Also, since Frieza didn't massively contribute in the victory of Universe 7, he isn't revived, meaning Frieza goes back to hell like he expected to. And with Frieza remaining dead, neither the Broly movie or Granola arc happen. However, the Moro arc would still happen. But with a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 50, or even times 100 Goku, Moro isn't surviving past Namek. So this is where the series ends. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to like, comment, and please do subscribe. It's quick and easy to do. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Mystic Angel, Crimson Dragon 5401, Neo Whitcomb, Destroyer God Broly, and Yeti Myth for becoming channel members. If you want to be shouted out at the end of the video and get other perks like the channel members here, then there is a link in the description down below to become a channel member. It greatly supports me, and it helps me immensely. With all of that out of the way, make sure to comment down below any series ideas, and I hope to see you all in the next video.